Yeah! It is spring 2019, which means it's time for a new anime season. And I'm not really watching much this season, to be honest. I'm mostly trying to catch up on my backlog. But there's one show that I knew since I saw the trailer I had to watch. It's called Cinderella. It's about a girl who talks through haikus. She can talk, but it seems like her main thing is she chooses not to talk because she'd rather express herself through poetry. And I think that's beautiful. What about the show? It does one of my favorite things. It shows, not just tell you stuff. Because for me, the most important thing of any anime is storytelling. If the story isn't interesting, why are you gonna watch? It's that simple. And yes, while normally I'm not the biggest fan of slice of life, it's starting to grow on me. And I realize the importance of slice of life. It just reminds you that the most boring and mundane thing can be interesting if you have the right perspective on it. And what I love about this, supposedly the ending theme is done by Rikako, which is the voice actor from Love Live Sunshine who plays Riko. I cannot wait to enjoy this greatness. I knew Kimetsu no Yaiba, I have mixed feelings towards it. It is beautiful. I love the voice acting. Nezuko looks sensational. And it's reminding me why I read this story in the first place. It is truly a glow up story, if you know what I mean. Obviously, I have this weird thing when it comes to manga, that if I read the manga, normally I just don't really care enough to watch the anime and stay with it faithfully. But based on what I've seen so far, I'm kind of interested in seeing how Demon Slayer is going to do the fight, to say the very least. We never learn. I'm happy we got an anime. I was super excited for the announcement. I took my baby time with it because what I like about We Never Learn is just the way the story is told. It's pretty much a guy becomes a tutor because he used to struggle with being a good student. And now he realizes these geniuses are trying their hand at something that is kind of risky, but it seems really rewarding. Why would you just want to play things safe? Why just want to study something that I know I'm already good at? There's no challenge, there's no fun in it. Both of the geniuses want to get good at their weakest subject to achieve their dream. And their dream is attached to the person. One girl pretty much wants to study astronomy because she's really interested in space and reminds her of her mother. Other girl, she's a math genius, but she wants to understand people, so she wants to get good at reading people. That's why she wants to major in psychology. So if old boy plays his cards right, he gets to go to his dream college pretty much for free. But the catch is, it's only if these girls can do good in their weakest subject. That's not like a hefty toll for anybody, but I'm up for the challenge. And yes, I'm calling it the manga, but what I do love about a good anime, it reminds you of all your favorite moments in it. It could be the most boring moment in the anime, it can make it spicy. It can be your favorite moment, and just seeing it all in motion makes it worth it. That is why I have Crunchyroll. That's why I love using Amazon Prime. Yeah, it's nice to read things, but some series, I just want to see it in motion so I can fully enjoy the moment. I'm also watching my favorite series of all time, one of my favorite animes of all time, Bungo Stray Dogs. I didn't think we were going to get a season 3, but when it was announced, I was the happiest dude alive. What I like about Stray Dogs as a whole, it's just interesting. Even if they're not fighting, I want to see what the character's going to do next. Everyone has an interesting dynamic. With Stray Dogs, it reminds me of my favorite things about a good story. A good story just draws you in, and everything just complements each other. And even the stuff that you normally wouldn't like, the story is so good, the boring stuff entertain you in ways you never even imagined. It's supposedly a video game that's now an anime about girls playing baseball and trying to have a baseball team at their school. I love seeing that dynamic and story being told for any sports anime. It's really interesting because, yes, you could tell one girl, she's just good at baseball. The other girls don't really have the experience or the talent for baseball, but they're playing for the fun of it, and that's my favorite thing to see. An anime saying, hey, it's not always about being talented at something. Sometimes you play things simply because you find it fun. And that's what it's supposed to be, but what do I know? I was gonna watch more stuff, but bring low-key kind of dry right now for me. I was gonna include the other show I'm watching, Midnight Occult Civil Servants, but nothing really spicy is happening so far. It's pretty much, imagine all the Japanese folklore creatures. They live in our world, but the catch is they only reside in Shibuya, and they only come out during the night. And we're seeing the wacky misadventures of everything going down, because our main character, he can see these spirits and actually talk to them. Well, something to watch. It's not really the most interesting thing, but I do like the voice acting. And it's pretty to look at, and that's all I want from anime, really. At the end of the day, I watch anime to be entertained. It doesn't have to be the most compelling story, but if it's eye candy and I can watch it, no problems. What are you watching and why? What kind of shows have piqued your interest this time around? What shows disappointed you? What shows you feel like, you know what, they're cool but not worth your time? I'd love to find out. And hey, if you enjoy what I do, I really appreciate you. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord. If you want to back me financially, got a Patreon. It greatly helps. But hey, as long as you enjoy the video, and I got my message across, I'm happy. So yeah, overall, spring 2019 is something light compared to last season. But hey, not every season has to have bangers back to back to back. I kind of like these slow moments or dull in every season, so that we can catch up on stuff you didn't get to watch last season, you had on hold, and you get to enjoy stuff from previous seasons, or even try your hand at a genre you normally don't want to watch. But hey, I could really say so much more, but my crew needs me.